Hi guys, welcome to Pagapaiva channel. Today we are going to talk about a couple of interesting formulas which you can use for data analysis in Excel, subtotal and aggregate function. These are very interesting formulas which you must know if you want to do the data analysis in Excel. Before going ahead, I request you to subscribe our channel and share with your friends. First one. So if I want to calculate the sum of runs or total runs, what I will be doing, use sum function and I am calculating the total. But in case I am applying filter to the table, for example, the sum function don't get dynamically update itself. So here in this case, we would require subtotal function. You use subtotal formula, you will have multiple functions to perform. So I want to calculate the sum. So mention 9, comma, and select the array. So when you don't apply the filter, the sum function and subtotal function gives you the same answer. But once we start applying filter, subtotal gets updated automatically. So fine. Now you learned about subtotal. Now we will move on to the next function. In case the data is having some error, for example, here, both the subtotal as well as sum function is giving us an error. In this case, we can use aggregate function. Aggregate function also having multiple function options to perform. Here I am going to calculate the average runs. So first function is average. Here I am having so many options to perform. The first one is ignore nested subtotal and aggregate functions, everything. Then the third one is what we are going to use, ignore hidden rows, error values, nested subtotal and aggregate function. So I'm using option 3 and I'm selecting the table. Confirm this because I'm going to select the subtotal formula result also here and I'm selecting the entire table. I'm closing it. See, I'm not getting any error. Here 1 2 1 to 9. See, the formula is that, and I'm applying filter, automatically the value gets updated like subtotal. So here in aggregate function, I have 7 different options. I can ignore the subtotal, I can ignore the aggregate function, I can ignore the hidden rows. Hidden rows is useful when you are using along with filters. Then you can ignore the error values. You may decide not to ignore anything. You can decide only to ignore hidden rows. So 7 different options are available in aggregate function. Then next, if you want to calculate the highest, you can use max function. Max of this. So if I want to calculate the second highest average, then what I am going to do? Here, there is one more option, large. Select the array. I want the second position. So mention 2. I'll be getting large. Similarly, if you want to calculate the second smallest, the formula is simple, small, comma 2. So min function will give you the minimum value and small will give you the position. If you want to understand what is the third highest value or fourth highest value or fourth lowest value, you can use large and small function. Further, if you want to have a dynamic value, then you have to use aggregate function. So aggregate has the option to calculate the large and small. Mention the function number. So here, ignore error value and everything. I'm selecting option 3, comma, I'm selecting the array. Here I have to mention the position as well. Complete that. I'm getting the same formula, but if I'm applying filter, just see this value also gets updated, but the other min, max, large, small, or whatever the other formula are not getting updated. So aggregate and subtotal helps us to calculate the dynamic value of the table when it gets applied with filter. Hope you learned something new in this video. Subscribe our channel, like this video, share with your friends. If you have any comments or questions, please post it in comment section. Also suggest us some video which we can explain you, and do subscribe our channel. Thanks for watching. Bye bye.